San Miguel Beer. Jaworski did say that that was God's play.
Does not take an easy shot inside. They want to have them take the low percentage outside shot. Let's see what's going to happen.
And with no time left, Mamaril, who was playing listless.
After Añejo Rum 65ers beat San Miguel Beer in this historic knockout game, the Big J and El Presidente met in the All-Filipino Finals for the first time. As a young PBA fan then, I was confused because after Purefoods lost in Game 1, Don Ramon didn't play in the following games of the series. I heard that Fernandez was ordered to be benched by Purefoods President Rene Buhain for suspicion of game fixing. Some people, including a few of my friends, also believe that he sold the game. I watched the game repeatedly, but I therefore conclude that he just had an off night. And no game fixing occurred. Let's go back, guys, to watch the full highlights to see what happened.
By little.
Now the opportunity for a jump ball at the center court. You can pick the players that you want to do the jump.
He covered him on the right, he'll go left, but he couldn't do it that time because Dynamite was there.
Big start for Purefoods. Añejo has yet to score in this ball game. 7-0 lead. Try to go a lot to the one-on-one play, and Purefoods is playing terrific defense.
Here is Jolas. He gets away.
9-0, and Añejo has yet to score. Fouls Joey Loizaga with 2. Outside shooting, and Harmon starts off the ball game as far as Añejo is concerned with the outside shot.
And it took them 3 minutes and 15 seconds before they could buy one. 9-2 is the score, a 7-point lead being enjoyed by the sizzling hot dogs. Ramon Fernandez with challenge, sees the opening, difficult, lost the space, and AJ65 off and running. Open is Chito, low basket, and you have an offensive tip-in coming from Mama.
Rebound follow-up play.
So the lead of Purefoods cut down to 5. Jolas from the wings. It's a 2-point shot here on the floor. Here is Mamaril.
Oh, Mamaril, certainly the confidence level is very high in this championship series.
Well, you've got to admire his attitude. This is pressure for him. But somehow, you know that tap won by the sizzling hot dogs. Cheetahs covering Patrimonio. Here comes the best in the land. Shot block by Mamaril, but Lastimosa was there to pick up the loose ball, and he gets smothered.
Foul Gonzalgo.
And the foul is going to go against Dante Gonzalgo, but the fans here in special ringside are still talking about that shot block by Mamaril.
Mamaril, yes, he came into the picture. Purefoods, 16-6 is the count.
It's only Ramon Fernandez so far who has not scored here for Purefoods. Joey knocks in his first rainbow shot.
See, those are the fouls, kind of fouls that Ampalayo loves to give, which is not good fouls. Especially the fact that they're in penalty, he's sending the guy to the 15-foot line.
Penalty.
El Presidente at the line, trying to get his first point.
A little strong there. 70% free throw shooter.
Mon, after 19 games, has been averaging 31 minutes playing time and had to build his strength little by little. Has hit a conference high of 47, averaging just about 17 points per game.
By Ampalayo, straight to the hands of Fernandez.
Red right by Ramon Fernandez, no basket, and
over the back foul of Patrimonio.
Oh, that'll be his second personal foul. Ampalayo looking for an opening. Back again to him, and the pass came in a little bit too soon from Mamaril. Good interception by Joey, going to Mama, who's open from the wings. Bounced out, Ampalayo under the basket, and he scores.
Offensive rebounding there for Añejo.
And Joey seems to be limping, may have gotten a wayward knee on the left leg, and it seems to be having a little chat with Ramon Fernandez, trying to blame him.
He's got 2 points in the ball.
Warning on 14, Loizaga. Warning on Fernandez.
Well, the color developing between Loizaga, Joey, and Ramon Fernandez drew a warning from...
Solis calling for the play again. Padim Israel comes out of the pick of Ramon, and there's Jerry underneath the basket.
And he scores.
This is a great play, you know, because basket all alone, no way he can miss.
Biggest lead of Purefoods was 10 points when the score stood at 16-6. Right now they're in front by 7.
3-point shot.
Loizaga, 3 points.
Defense really worked very well for them. They force Purefoods to take some shots which they don't normally take, and the three-point shots started falling in for the red shirts, and Chito has just tied the ball game at 20-all.
And this is our first deadlock. Dynamite now leads the production parade with 7, and a quick retaliation coming from Padim Israel. He hits from the floor his first conversion.
I think that's going to for Tanduay when they won the championship in '86, and they need that to do it again. And Mamaril gets away in the paint where he makes a living.
Well, as Ramon Fernandez tries to...
That's right.
Here is Marquez on a turnaround. Oh, what a nice conversion.
I think the percentages of the shooting has increased rapidly here as the players, they have 21 seconds for their play. Amplayo, he's trying to throw it from the outside, and he converts.
Well, Chito was trying to create shooting opportunities for his teammates.
That's right. Distrito's matchup against Solis. Fernandez still going against Ampalayo, who picked up a foul against Ramon earlier. Back-up play, and there's going to be a foul on Dondon. That's going to be second personal foul. Sonny Jaworski might put Chito Loizaga on Fernandez and send Ampalayo against Padim Israel. Fernandez only 1 point in this ball game.
He is struggling. And we have Generalao coming out of the bench. We have fresh legs from Kalilan. A split from El Presidente. Only his second point, and they came from the stripe. Difficult shot on the part of Marquez, a little bit forced, and a shuttle pass going to Ampalayo. He's home free.
Well, that's the best thing to do. Never look back. You know you're ahead. Go straight for the basket. If you look back, you give the opportunity for the white shirts to come and play defense.
And right now, Añejo in front by 3. Padim Israel goes wild. Isaac is there for the defensive rebound. Looking for the open man. He continues. He takes it from the side. Bingo! High level of confidence.
He's a 6'1", shooting over a 5'8" player. The confidence level is very high for Leo Isaac in that play.
I think he'll try it all night long. Here is Ramon Fernandez. It is now Dynamite switching over, defending against him. And he has taken that ball away several times and forced a turnover with Ramon Fernandez losing his footing. And Ramon Fernandez has got to be rested by Kalilan, and he does it to be able to give him that second breathing and make him rethink his rhythm. We have Jerry back on the floor.
That's very true, Pingoy. He, at this point, you know, his concentration is not there. He's pressured a little bit. You must rest him and try to get him back into the flow later on.
Isaac, the second spot, the second conversion. And they stretch a bigger lead now of 7. They trailed by 10 when Purefoods had it at 16-6. So it's 12 on the game clock. Isaac does it again.
3 in a row for Leo Isaac.
That is his 8th point.
And nobody picking up for Purefoods. They're going to cut with the ball in their hands.
So after trailing by 10 and could not buy a basket after 3 and 15 seconds, Añejo put it together at the end of the first. They're in front by 9. Second quarter, finding the score 34-25 in favor of Añejo, and checking with the doctor, I think the field goal percentage is like night and day. Isaac, who had a hot hand, hitting 3 in a row on his way to 8 points. He also helped the defensive rebounds with 3 rebounds during the third. And Ampalayo now is gone. Here is Jerry. Mamaril on him.
Good basket there by Jerry, and they needed that very badly to get them back on track.
He's been very steady from the floor. 7 points now to his credit, and it is 37-27 in favor of Añejo. Ampalayo splits the middle, and he gets 2 as the basket crawls.
Well, that's a good roll for him in that play. Organized by Willie Generalao. Marquez must come up with some jumpers.
Turn around by Jerry.
He himself has responded with 2 straight baskets.
12 points. They had it twice. And during the early goings of the first, Purefoods looked strong and good with 10-point lead. Patrimonio never gives up and scores after the second serving.
2 offensive rebounds for Alvin Patrimonio. You can't box him out anymore. He's 3-point shot by Rudy Distrito, in and out.
Offensive rebound by Ampalayo.
See the Ampalayo not coming off the bench and not starting off. He's quite fresh here in the second quarter.
Or else he might eat me alive. Distrito from Rainbow territory.
Because of the double team.
3 points.
Because of the double team of Solis, Distrito was set free and Ampalayo found him quick. Themselves back on track, you know. So I think that they should go to more plays, you know, and not individual movements. There's an individual move, but this is a guy who was born for this. Jojo Lastimosa sat it out for quite a while at the middle of the first quarter. Harmon is being replaced by Salazar. Fernandez coming in for Lastimosa, and Sonny Jaworski is coming into the ballgame.
Distrito.
Some changes also in the lineup of Añejo. Well, aside from the Big J coming off the bench. That bounce is weak. Drive and draw, and a good heady play by Capasio.
That's right. A steal there results in a fast
quarter on his way to 14. It's a 10-point lead being enjoyed by Añejo. Here is Jaworski. That deflected by Capasio. Good timing. Running shot.
Yes, sir. Good play there for Glenn Capasio. And one that could rip up the team, you know, because at this point they really... 3-point shot by Don Ampalayo, and the rebound cleared by Solis.
Home run pitch. Alvin scores, and the Hot Dogs are beginning to sizzle again. Looking for the open man. Sure pass to Isaac. He's aware of the time. He looks for the opening. What a spin.
Yes. Drove down the middle. Had enough backspin for that ball to climb up and make the shot. 8-point lead being enjoyed by Añejo. 4:20 left in the second quarter.
As Greg Yu used to tell us, that's ball turf.
Yes.
Alvin in a fadeaway.
This is their strength. They want to use it, you know.
Now he's beginning to blossom. He made 5 during the first quarter. Drive and draw going to Marquez.
Hard off the glass, but he gets the rebound. And it reminds you so much of the moves of Sam Boylin.
Yes. Here is Ampalayo. Being a dynamite. But Capasio's there to recover. Going to Marquez from Rainbow territory. Almost had it. Mon Fernandez does a reverse and finally gets his first field goal.
That's right. And the lead has been cut down to 4. Big comeback here for Purefoods. Just a 5-point lead. Purefoods now attacking. Fernandez using the glass and getting the foul from Ampalayo. He's third.
Once Mon Fernandez tastes honey. The character of this particular ball game, game number 1.
Isaac isolated against Generalao. Gonzalgo free from on top of the key, but he bobbled and made the shot.
And that's breathing room for Añejo with a minute and 10 here of the half. 57-53. Was there anticipating. Here is Jerry, been very steady. A turnaround shot. He continues to be consistent.
Yes, he complimented you on that play. That was a difficult fadeaway shot, but the big man got it.
On his way to 16 points, a big factor. Dynamite. In spite of the strength of the attempt, it had a very tender ending. There's outlet to Jaworski. Generalao is there. Isaac. And that's the red hot hand.
Isaac, a big factor here. Only 3 seconds left. Generalao has to throw it up.
And we end the first 2 quarters with Añejo being pressed and managed to put things together. On Solis is beginning to be the missing link. He's been averaging 17 points. And Isaac. On the matchup, Ampalayo keeping an eye on... Oh, a miss by Mon Fernandez, and that's going to be an entanglement foul. Going to go against Isaac. Dynamite on Mon Fernandez. They go back many years.
Last touch on the red shirts.
Mamaril was there to defend Marquez. Jerry.
Jerry very consistent in this ball game. His percentages are very high.
He's come up with 18 points. Other teammates. The big men are in place. At the wing, Juan Fernandez looking for a cutter. Fadeaway shot. Wild.
Last touch on Joey Lloyd. He was not really after the ball. There's a drive-in play for Lastimosa, and quickly he's gone.
He tries to bend, and when you bite, he's gone.
That's right. Gets that first.
Cutting down the lead of Añejo to 2. 61-59.
Loizaga,
The second
3 points.
rainbow shot coming from Joey.
Really hurts the opposing team when another player can come up with a three-point shot. Certainly no longer there.
Ampalayo from the wings.
That's not an easy shot. You know, you're coming off a screen, all the momentum is with you, and you take a fadeaway shot like that.
It's a 3-point lead being enjoyed by Añejo to the score of 66-63. And that had the right trickle coming from Dynamite for his 12-point. Juan Fernandez. And the allow is open. The big man is there for Purefoods. Ooh.
Shot almost went in. Blocked by
Mamaril. And that was flicked away by Mon Fernandez, but he may have caught a wrist of one of the Añejo
Loose ball
players.
foul, Fernandez.
So the loose ball foul is called against Mon Fernandez.
That's his
But
fourth.
what a breathtaking attack by Joey. This is third. Time is 7:51 here in the
Fernandez.
third period. And Mon Fernandez
forced to rest because of 4 personal fouls. Has not really had a great evening so far in this ball game.
the Pampalayo. Here is Joey moving a little bit closer.
Shoots on a dime against Generalao, and the advantage is there. He just shoot over his head in that play.
You know, his body is off form, but you've got to look at his right foot. When it cocks to the left, chances are he's going to score.
And he scores when he dribbles with his left hand. He moves to his left side. That's his strong point. 3-point shot by Totoy Marquez, and he scores.
Marquez, 3 points.
This is the first rainbow conversion coming from the Hot Dogs, courtesy of Marquez, who is keeping the Hot Dogs sizzling here in the third. He has knocked in 7 on his way to 13 points.
3-point shot by Joey Loizaga. Again, over
Loizaga,
Generalao.
3 points.
It is getting to be a dime a dozen, and so far he has scored 3 rainbow shots. Time is 6:06, score 73-66 for Añejo. Bingo!
Good wrist action on the part of Chito there. It was all wrist in that play. Back to a 9-point lead for Añejo. 5:55 left in the third quarter.
Third quarter. Here is Lastimosa looking for room. Picked up by Jerry, who's been very consistent and very inspiring for the Hot Dogs. Performance last August 30 when they defeated Purefoods by 3. High time for Ampalayo. Nice jackknife.
And there was no way Solis, who was playing safety, could get...
Well, Capacho's back in the floor for Marquez, who was definitely sizzling, 13 points. And now Mon Fernandez, hopefully, has gotten his rhythm. And being paced is Jerry Codinera. This is far from his average of just under 18. Here comes Ampalayo. He saw the opening. He was like a can opener.
Yes. I don't know how he found that space in that play. Harmon has to pick up somebody else. There's Patrimonio.
It depends on Alvin. Down on the floor, but he got this basket. He's got 12 points now, knocking 4 right here.
Here the offensive rebound. There's Solis really pushing the ball up. Patrimonio with a great move, but he's going to be... He goes off with the left hand to push off, but somebody else is caught with a foul.
It may be called against...
41, Loizaga.
They were able to cut down that lead of Alaska Añejo to 6 points. Here is Joey looking for him. What a shot!
They've really been going to the play of Joe.
In his time,
Yes.
Alvin was not going to challenge him. Bounce deep. Mon Fernandez is that court. Top going to... Oh, here is a 3-in-1 situation, and no deterring on that slicing the middle by Harmon.
That's a 4-point swing. Mon Fernandez had an opportunity to score under penalty situation early here in the third quarter. Helter-skelter now on the place. 3-point shot by Joey Loizaga. Yes, sir.
Loizaga, 3 points.
He has buried a total of 4 rainbow shots. Time ticks away. 35 seconds.
Good block by Patrimonio. He comes out with the ball.
Mon Fernandez in a 3-and-2 situation.
Chito Loizaga called for the foul.
Foul, 41, Loizaga.
Only the second personal foul.
It was a key play there when Leo Isaac challenged Patrimonio. Final fouls. 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Mon makes 2 out of 2.
Mon Fernandez, 7 points at the half, making 2 here, making up off the boards, pulling down 8 rebounds, and he has come up with 2 shot blocks.
Now you can see Leo Isaac really holding on to the ball. They like to use the clock in this play. Hope to be able to take a good last shot and not give Purefoods a chance to come back with another 2 points.
Difference of 3 seconds between game clock and shot clock, down to 3 seconds. It is Joey Loizaga scoring a 2-pointer, and he just buried his 18th point, and the third ends finding Añejo enjoying a 12-point lead. For Añejo, 78 for Purefoods. And checking with Andy Howe, the shooting percentage of Purefoods during the third must have soured.
30% shooting, but now, you know, I think they realize that they must attack the big men.
10 or 12, you're still in the ball game.
Oh yes, definitely you are. You know, Purefoods has gotten a lot of rest for its key men like Jerry Cordinera and
by Ampalayo. Sharp. They swing it over to Harmon.
Joey picked up there by Glenn Capascio.
He exploded with 15 points during the third quarter.
Yes, sir. A big basket by Joey Loizaga.
It caught the lip and it trickled in.
Not only that, partner, he picked up the 4th personal foul of Patrimonio. Meant to foul out or get into foul trouble, and they have to keep on leaving the court.
Well, Ampalayo sits out with 22 points. They go out safely to Capascio. The big J is there playing with 3 personal fouls. Trying to crowd him all the way. Good pass to Alvin.
Yes,
Body
sir.
control.
That's a great play by a great player.
Well, he has outdone himself, improving his average slightly under 18. He has now scored 22. Almost taken away by Fernandez from Rainbow Country.
Loizaga, 3 points.
Those are the breaks of the game. You know, you almost lose the ball. It goes to somebody in the 3-point territory, and he scores.
And that's breathing room. 97-84. Añejo, and Dynamite has scored his 2nd rainbow shot.
Fernandez getting another field goal here at the start of the 4th quarter. His first 2 points, I think, now in the 4th quarter.
Yes, he had 2 from the stripe during. They've got 8 on the shot clock. Jaworski keeps it alive.
Another offensive rebound. He's in the 3-point territory.
Outlet now going to Capascio, safely to Solis.
Yes, sir. And a 3-point play coming up for Solis.
And here could be the beginning of the
Loizaga.
uphill. Fernandez looking upstairs. Here comes Jerry. Hits the open man. Alvin. Wild. And Mamaril brings out a defensive rebound. He is fully turbocharged.
Well, he's a big man. He can pick up defensive rebounds, but there he had the elbow swinging in that play.
That's a lot of long list of foul troubles.
I don't know if you could have read that.
It's almost like a bargain sale on the part of Añejo. The foul is going to go against
Fernandez, I think.
Foul, Fernandez.
Focus was on him, and that's his 5th personal foul with 7 and 27 to go.
Timeout,
We have a
Purefoods
timeout.
Santos.
To Jaworski. He goes through a little bit too strong. Outlet now to Alvin. Dynamite on the chase. Fancy footwork by Alvin.
How do you stop a guy who's 6'3", dribbles the ball well, and knows how to spin, use the pivot foot very well? His lead has been cut down to 7.
And Patrimonio has brought the torch alive. 24 points. Nothing on the tip-in. Top. Purefoods. Off and away.
Whoa. Against Fernandez, yes.
He got carried away on that situation.
He wanted to pass. Look at this play. He wanted to pass because he saw somebody open. There he takes 1, 2, and then passes. 2.5.
Dynamite looking for an opening. Drive and draw to Mamaril. Shot blocked by Jerry, and Solis is off and away. He will continue to go. Jerry's there for the follow-up.
At this point, Añejo, nobody seems to want to shoot. With Joey Loizaga on the bench, and also Don Ampalayo, nobody seems to want to shoot at this point.
The momentum, they're up on their feet. They go to Solis from Rainbow Country. That could have been a big one. Mon Fernandez keeps it alive. Here comes Alvin.
Yes, sir.
Alvin delivers. Patrimonio.
And there's the big comeback. The lead has been cut down to 3.
You take a position.
Team that's pressured because they had a big lead, and the other team coming on with the defense.
A sidestep by Dynamite. And that was a much-needed basket coming from Loizaga.
Fernandez picking up Chito too high. Patrimonio trying to challenge Mamaril. There's going to be a loose ball foul on Mamaril.
It could be trouble. That it will be his fifth personal foul, Andy. To the 5 of the Hot Dogs. Joey's back on the floor.
Yes, together with Don Palayo, but Patrimonio would like to get him out of the way quickly. Mamaril with a good block. There's going to be a foul downstairs called on Sonny Jaworski, I think.
Well, the first attempt of Patrimonio, they have tried, Andy, and they have failed. It is now a 2-point game. The lead, Añejo. Joey's back on the floor. Can he have the hot hand? That answers the question.
It's there. A big one.
He has converted 5 rainbow shots, 4 of which here in the second half. 24 points for Joey.
The 1-on-1 play for Alvin again. Yes, sir.
And Patrimonio is like Larry Bird, Mac Hale combined.
Yes, he's a take-charge guy at this point for them, and they're really been going to him. Chito Loizaga on a spin. Comes out of their established position.
Palayo tries it and succeeds. His 3rd point here in the 4th quarter, on his way to 24, but a key conversion. Purefoods trailing by 5. And Loizaga, for the nth time, almost took it away again from Fernandez.
Timeout.
We have a timeout.
Hot Dogs.
Per game. But the others have made up for him, like Joey. Jaworski keeps it alive on the offensive rebound, a very important one. They swing it over to Dynamite. Here he comes, nice footwork, and Ramon Fernandez is shaved late. The Loizaga brothers take it over.
They collaborated in that play. Joey provided the screen for Chito to get that layup. 2 minutes and 46, 7-point lead. Fernandez 1-on-1 play. There's the foul by Chito, and a 3-point play in the offing for Ramon.
A continuation was given to El Presidente. That'll be the 3rd against Dynamite.
That's the way Ramon should work Chito, because when he pulls up Chito, he really cannot use his body to push him out of the way. But Ramon works him from the outside, and the quicker move gets him the 2 points.
Ramon Fernandez averaging just above 8 rebounds per game. Has pulled down 10 tonight. Time is 2:41. They've got 10 on the shot clock. Jaworski's aware of the time. So is Joey.
Big night for Joey.
And big production at 26 points. And Joey, averaging just below 16 points per game, has hit a conference high of 34. Ramon Fernandez works the baseline, hits the open man, shot blocked by Mamaril. Ramon Fernandez is there on a turn. Going out to Mamaril.
Last 2 minutes. Last 2 minutes. Loose ball foul, Codinera.
Loose ball foul is going to go against Codinera. Defensive rebound by Mamaril, and that made his hair fly.
7-point lead. Not safe at this point if you cannot convert on this play.
108, 101, Añejo. Safely to Joey. It has come down between Patrimonio and Joey Loizaga. Palayo looks for the opening. He continues. He was fouled on the drive.
Foul, Fernandez.
It is going to go against Ramon Fernandez.
Fernandez, 6 fouls.
That is his 6th and last foul. With 1 minute and 27 to go. And Ramon Fernandez leaves the ball game after 13 points and 11 rebounds and 2 shot blocks.
We have half of play.
Palayo very much involved in the production. Rebounds. Going to Mamaril.
Breaks going the way of Añejo, as Alvin had the defensive rebound, but he lost it.
Out safely to the Big J. Palayo works the baseline, and he lost it to the baseline. He ran out of space.
That's right. Totoy Marquez tightened up the screws against him. No timeout called by Purefoods. Let's see what they do on this play.
They press on Solis. Picked up by Alvin. He scores.
They do have possession of the ball. Let's see if they can control this, because Purefoods is not out of this if they can come up with a good defensive play and a possible three-point shot.
Right now they're in front by 6. And a press by Capaccio and Joey. They go to Jaworski. He does not make the attempt. Spends the time.
Good decision.
Here is Dynamite looking for room. Safely to Joey. 4 seconds to go. And Capaccio is off and running. Joey is there. Gives it safely to Patrimonio, who scores.
They give the easy 2 points, and only 2 seconds gone by after Purefoods got the possession. 28 seconds left, a 4-point lead.
They've got 20 on the shot clock. Dynamite.
Purefoods must give up the foul.
Both squads over the limit. 10 seconds to go. Jaworski's free. He's home free.
Timeout, Purefoods Hotdog.
Timeout by Purefoods.
It's the 3-point shot as much as possible.
And Mamaril controls the balls after that last attempt by Capaccio. Game 1 in this best-of-5 championship series for the 1988 All-Filipino Conference, won by Añejo by 6 points. Official score 111-105 for Purefoods.